What if I told you that one of the most quirky, beloved, and unexpectedly capable motorcycles in Yamaha's history is back, refreshed, and ready for a whole new generation of riders? Yes, the Yamaha TW200, often affectionately called the Fat Deer or even the two-wheeled ATV, is making its bold return in 2026. For decades, this little dual sport has been charming riders with its oversized tires, approachable nature, and go-anywhere personality. And now, Yamaha has breathed new life into the TW200, proving that sometimes the most fun bikes aren't the biggest or the fastest. They're the ones that make you smile every time you ride. Stick with me until the end, because there's a surprising twist in this 2026 edition that you definitely didn't see coming. The TW200 first launched in the 1980s, at a time when manufacturers were experimenting with unusual designs and unique categories. While many bikes faded into history, the TW200 carved out a loyal following. Why? Because it was different. The fat balloon-like tires gave it an unmistakable look and unbeatable traction on everything from sandy beaches to rocky trails. Its small size and low seat height made it one of the most beginner-friendly motorcycles ever built, while its rugged reliability earned respect from seasoned riders who wanted a simple, fun machine. It was the definition of less is more. Fast forward to 2026, and Yamaha has managed to retain everything that made the TW200 iconic, while upgrading it for the modern rider. The first thing you notice are the proportions. The bike still carries those chunky tires, now updated with new rubber compounds that provide even better grip on both pavement and dirt. The stance is unmistakable, low, compact, and friendly, yet hinting at an adventurous personality that says, "Let's go anywhere." The styling is retro-inspired but sharper, with LED lighting and minimal bodywork that keeps it functional and clean. At the heart of the 2026 TW200 is a 400cc air and oil-cooled single-cylinder engine. Yes, you heard that right. Yamaha finally gave the TW more muscle. While the original 200cc motor was charming, it often felt underpowered for modern roads. The new 400cc version doubles the output to around 28 horsepower and 30 Newton-meters of torque, giving it enough grunt to cruise comfortably at 65 to 70 miles per hour. It's still not a highway rocket, and it's not supposed to be. Instead, it strikes that perfect balance, powerful enough to feel confident in traffic, but mellow enough to remain unintimidating for beginners. The engine is paired with a 5-speed transmission tuned for versatility. The lower gears give strong pull for trail riding and tricky terrain, while the higher gears provide smoother cruising on pavement. Yamaha kept the power delivery linear and predictable. No sudden surges, no surprises, just smooth, accessible torque, exactly where you need it. That's the TW200's charm. It's not about speed, it's about confidence. Now let's talk about handling. The new TW200 continues its tradition of being one of the most stable small motorcycles on the market. Those fat tires aren't just for looks. They act like flotation devices on sand, snow, and mud, giving the bike traction where other motorcycles would sink or slip. The wide contact patch also makes low-speed riding effortless. Beginners love, because it feels planted, not twitchy. Experienced riders appreciate it because it lets them tackle surfaces they'd never dare attempt on other bikes. The suspension has been upgraded with more travel, around 190 millimeters in the front and 180 in the rear, making it more capable on rough trails. Despite its off-road strengths, the TW200 is equally comfortable in urban environments. Its compact, sized, lightweight, and wide tires make it a perfect city commuter. You can hop curbs, cut through alleys, and handle potholes like they don't exist. In many ways, it's the ultimate urban explorer, small enough to squeeze into tight parking spots, rugged enough to laugh at broken pavement. Yamaha knows not everyone lives near a forest trail, so they made sure the TW works as well in the city as it does in the dirt. Comfort is another area where Yamaha made improvements. The seat height remains low, just under 32 inches, making it approachable for shorter riders. The saddle itself has more padding than the older models, and the ergonomics have been fine-tuned to suit both commuting and trail riding. Handlebars are wide and upright, giving excellent control whether you're seated or standing on the pegs. The riding position feels natural and easygoing, encouraging long, relaxed rides rather than aggressive stints. Technology on the TW200 has always been minimal, and Yamaha wisely kept it that way. However, they did modernize where it counts. You get a simple digital dash with speed, fuel level, and trip meters. Nothing flashy, nothing distracting. ABS is now standard, with the option to switch it off for dirt riding. There's also a USB port tucked neatly under the bars for charging your phone or GPS device. That's about it. No ride modes, no traction control, no overwhelming menus. The TW200's appeal has always been its simplicity, and Yamaha resisted the urge to complicate it. Fuel economy remains excellent, thanks to the small engine and lightweight design. Yamaha claims over 70 miles per gallon, meaning the 2.8-gallon tank can take you nearly 200 miles between fill-ups. For riders who love wandering off the beaten path, that's plenty of range for day-long adventures. Now here's the surprise I promised. Yamaha is releasing not one, but two versions of the 2026 TW200. Alongside the standard model comes the TW200 Adventure Pack. This version comes with factory-installed racks, handguards, a skid plate, and even a small windscreen. Essentially, it's an out-of-the-box mini adventure bike, ready for camping trips, cross-town exploring, or just carrying extra gear. Riders who always dreamed of loading up a TW and heading into the wild no longer need to turn to the aftermarket. The factory has done it for them. This move is smart because it highlights the TW200's versatility. Some riders just want a fun, approachable dual sport for weekends and commuting. Others want a tiny adventure companion, something that can carry gear and tackle trails without fuss. By offering both, Yamaha keeps the TW true to its quirky roots while expanding its appeal to new audiences. So who is the new TW200 for? It's for the beginner rider who wants something approachable but not boring. It's for the seasoned adventurer who understands that fun isn't measured in horsepower. It's for urban commuters who want a rugged, nimble bike for city streets. And it's for dreamers who want to explore beaches, forests, and trails on a machine that looks like nothing else out there. The 2026 Yamaha TW200 isn't trying to compete with big adventure bikes or lightweight enduros. It doesn't need to. It occupies its own special corner of motorcycling, a place where fun, friendliness, and freedom come together in one fat-tired package. So, what do you think? Has Yamaha done enough to modernize the TW200 while keeping its quirky soul intact? Or do you think some things should never change? Let me know in the comments below. This has been your deep dive into the all-new 2026 Yamaha TW200. This is Acer Rider, signing off. Until next time, ride safe, explore more, and never forget, the most fun bikes aren't always the biggest ones.